We just started streaming to YouTube. If you want to go check it out on YouTube and let me know if it's working, that would be appreciated. Custom browser doc. YouTube chat. Boom. 5. We got Gabriel Mundo Mangana over on the YouTubes. All right. This might just work, y'all. This might just work. Had some smoked chicken wings for dinner tonight. Okay. Yeah. Gabriel Munoz Mangana. But you can only call me Gabo. All right, Gabo. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, let's hop into the housing reviews. It's gonna be my first one on YouTube, so but I like having you chat, Shimmerly, but that's completely fine. Let me find a house to review. Whisper silver. Don't see silver on my thing. All right, let's try squeaky. Whisper squeaky. I don't see squeaky on my list either. Next one. Whisper Panama. Having trouble finding the first 4 people on my list. All right, we'll go to the next one. Tombare. These are EUs. Another EU. Another EU. Jeez. This is not going good. I've had to skip like the first 8. North. There we go. Heading over. I could review my house. If you don't have a problem, I accept you truly score. I am checking houses. I do only accept housing requests through my Discord though. I have a whole ticketing system to make sure I get people in the order they ask for them. So if you're wanting a house review, you'll need to join the Discord. There will be a link in the description, probably after the video. And there should be links to my Discord and my other videos. Enemy. We're going to Free Exiles Cornucopia. I feel like I've been to this neighborhood before. You're there and it looks great. Hey, I can turn down the volume. Should add a food channel and disc so I can spam all the stuff I make. I might do that. I've thought about doing that before. All right. We are here reviewing Free Exiles Cornucopia. Owner enemy on plot 34 in Razorwind Shores. Man. I mean, I think these are custom staircases. Am I wrong? Or is this the built-in staircase for the Horde? Actually, maybe just be this built-in staircase. We've got a little windmill up here, a little doghouse. We've got some greenery on the outside, some trees. I'm having a hard time telling like what is custom. I feel like this is just a big old house and there's very, very little out here, but I think it looks good on the plot. Those are shelter benches. Okay, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, is that actually a custom staircase? Because it does look like it's a custom staircase to me. Yeah, those, I mean, that looks good. And then he added some chains maybe to give it some extra texture. The welcome mat's nice. We've got an overhang gazebo right here. We've got a Gilnean cart up here. I think we've got some like items built up in here too to make it look like, you know, not exactly what you'd be used to seeing. I need to turn on steady flight. Yeah, he added Gilnean houses around. He gave this a lot of extra flavor by adding some like some built-in things around the outside. It looks really good. I like it. Very nice. Let's head inside. Got a door to the door. All right. So it looks like maybe there's going to be a different exit. Unless I'm supposed to click in here. Yeah, it's weird that it takes you over here and then there's like there's no way to get out right here. I do also review EU houses, yes. That's a nice little entryway there. Or I mean, like, this is a nice little nook in the side of the house. It's not really an entryway since that's not how we get out, I don't think. Nice living room in front of the fire. Got a very cozy living area space, and the colors are really good as well. I like this a lot. We've got a little desk over here. Looks like we're studying. Let's head over through this door really quick. So we've got our bedroom. We've got some chests and whatnot on the ground. I always wonder, do people in World of Warcraft, you know, have like dressers and stuff, or do we keep all of our loot in chests because we're in a fantasy world? The bed looks good though. The side tables go nicely. You've done a good job of making the night elf decorations look cozy. We've got a nice bathroom in here with a big vanity and a nice area to get ready for the day. We've got a nice little pool over here in the background. Little bench over here. We've got our night elf toilet. Make sure our tush is nice and comfy. Very nice. Let's head over here. Hey, caught a stream finally. Yeah, this is my first time streaming on YouTube, so if you guys are liking it on YouTube, make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Let me know that you like it over on YouTube as well. I need to probably figure out how I can get YouTube added to on-screen chat. Although I don't know that that's allowed. Is this the door to outside? Okay, this is the door to get outside. This is really weird. It looks like a sliding door. Interesting. I admire your streams on YouTube or your videos. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna see if so my main goal is to make sure that the housing review videos get to as much of an audience as possible. So if the streams just don't perform as well after I finish them, we'll consider doing a YouTube stream and video, but I don't know that I want to stream on YouTube if it can't just act as like the video overall. Going up the stairs, we have some little decorations in the corner. It's kind of bare. I like these pillars at the top. That's a nice addition to the staircase room. We've got some cool tapestries over here. Dark Lady, watch over you. We've got like a watering tray right here. That's kind of interesting. It looks like maybe it's like a, what are those things called? The cat trees or something like that? I'm not a cat person, so I don't know all the cat, but it looks like it's something built for cats to me. We've got a hallway just decorated with all kinds of class hall stuff, it looks like. Not just class hall stuff, weapons and flags and weapon racks and... yeah, very edgy hallway. We've got the horde throne up here on a raised platform that looks really good coming in here. Got some nice tapestries, got some cool fire lightning effects and braziers over here. We've got a not so cozy sitting area in front of the fire, but it does look pretty badass. We've got a planning table over here, some chests and whatnot. Got a dresser with some trinkets on top of it. Little bar for serving. I don't know, this is weird. So this chair like feels only like it should be in a room, like a council room, like, you know, what you see in like Game of Thrones or those medieval rooms where you're going to see the king. So having like a living area and like a bar in here feels weird to me, because it feels like it should just be like a large room where people are coming to talk to the war chief. I wouldn't say this room needs to be changed because of that, but that's just kind of the vibe I get from this chair. I do like the decorations around the room though. This is a really cool room. It's a very imposing room. Very nice. Or a kid's room. True. Yeah, I like this room a lot. Let's head back downstairs. I think walking actually works on a DH because I can still use Fell Rush and stuff to get around the house relatively quickly. We come over here, we get to the kitchen. Got a nice little dining area over here. This is really well decorated. Like I am walked in here and I'm just like immediately impressed with the colors and the just feel overall of the room. I like the colors on this table a lot. This cart with the grass in the middle is a very nice centerpiece. The colors on the wall, I'm confused how you got the wall colors. Are these all rugs on the wall? Is that how you got this very unique looking color on the wall? I think they are rugs. Got a shelf. We've got this shelf like clipped into the wall. That looks really good. We've got some cabinets that even open, it looks like, down here. Very nice. Yeah, just like really nice wall decorations. We've got another little chill area next to the fire, maybe a small tray room. Yeah, this is a nice little corner of the room. Looks like this is the kitchen. We've got a huge island. You can prepare all kinds of food in here. We've got a nice sink area. Got a meat grinder on the counter. Yeah, I mean, this is a busy kitchen. You got tons of space in here. I like these golden shells over the kitchen. We got a nice little viewing window at the kitchen backsplash. Over here, we've got another little sitting area. Yeah, so like it doesn't look as like I don't know the word I'm looking for. It doesn't look as formulaic as other kitchens, but like I like the look of this kitchen a lot. It looks really good. We got a full refrigerator in here. That's a really good refrigerator. I like that. So I think a lot of times people are building kitchens that look like they would work in real life, or, you know, they're trying to mirror real life. And I think this one feels like it belongs in the World of Warcraft. And like this refrigerator, especially, like it feels like it's right for World of Warcraft. They're not trying to not mock, but copy reality. This is a really cool kitchen. I like this a lot. You got some sort of mecha coffee machine over there as well. We got a pantry in here. Man, even the pantry's got all kinds of storage space and shelf space and bar space. It looks really nice. Yeah, we got barrels and ingredients. I feel like we need to fill these shelves around the room a little bit more. But other than that, very good. I think we've seen the whole house. And the exit's right here. Yeah, so the outside I would say is I would say it's like a 9. You had me like second guessing whether this was like default or not, and like after like looking at it, I can tell that it's a very custom build that gives a ton of flavor to the front of your house. And then even all around your house, you've added tons of custom items to like you know, just make it seem like it's an addition to the base housing that you get. I didn't even see this seating area up here, but yeah, I think the outside of your house is a 9. It looks really good. And then the inside, same thing. I think just spoiler alert, we're gonna give you another 9. I think most of the rooms were really well decorated, thought out. I love the design of the kitchen, the pantry, the bedroom felt cozy. The upstairs war room felt good. The dining table room was really cool. I think this is a really well done house. I appreciate you inviting me over, Enemy. Thanks for letting us check it out. And good job, W's in the chat for Enemy. Welcome in, Bella Rose. Welcome in. All right. I had several that I had to skip over because they were EU, so I think we're going to go to the EU. I don't know. I can't get silver. Squeaky at Squeaky. I can't find you on my friends list. Let me try adding this person one more time because I could have sworn it said we're already friends. Yeah, it says we're already friends, but I can't find him. SQUE. Let's try to find him one more time. PSQ. Don't see him there. SQ. Don't see him there. There we go. View house. We're visiting Sunnyvale. Wait, the realm is plot is 49. Okay, that is the one. Okay, cool. EU time. Been watching for a while, just been quiet. All good, all good. I thought about showing you my house. It's not quite finished, but I'm almost capped. Hey, I mean, you know. Show me your house whenever. I'm ready to rip it apart. Rip it to shreds. JK, JK, JK. Okay. We are here reviewing Squeaky on plot 49 in neighborhood Sunnyvale. Right off the bat, I am very impressed with the outside of this house. The density of these stones without them overlapping looks really good. I haven't seen anyone do something like this. The mecha spider in the yard is very cool. We've got a tent with a couple carts off to the side. I have not been impressed with horde houses at all, almost. There's been some few exceptions, but these last 2 houses, like right in a row, have done such a good job of the outside of their house. Yeah, these walls are a great way to line the house, and I love that there's like a pathway that opens up into either side of the yard. We've got a hot tub, we've got the mole machine, we've got a nice little sitting area out here, a well in the front yard. This looks really good. It looks really good. Let me change my flight style really quick so we can fly around here in a little bit more style. All right. I just want to make sure there's nothing like cool I'm missing in the back. There's a little Tesla coil over here. Dude, I need to log on the horde and check out their customizations. Yeah, we've got like some gnomish inventions around the outside, some mecha gnome inventions up here as well, and a windmill off the top of the tower. I think it's a really good front yard. Again, for a horde is kind of surprising. Let's head on inside. All right, so it looks like we're continuing with the, you know, kind of inventor theme, our engineering theme, that kind of thing. The entryway, we've got a little dresser over here. We've got some ethereal tubes siphoning mana throughout the house. We've got a guillotine over here. Looks like it's more for decoration because it's not really in a position where it could be functional. I like this little net holding up this canoe in the front. That looks really good. That's pretty sick. Little desk area over there, very nice. We come in, so This is an example of, I guess, how you could use the horde chair and not make it feel like the whole room is like a throne room, right? I think maybe what I was saying is when you have the chair at the back of a room, especially on a raised platform, it really feels like that. It still feels a little imposing, but it feels less so when it's backed up in a corner like this. We've got fires around the room. We've got 2 fires in this room. Some sitting areas. I don't love the way this room is decorated. It kind of feels like a little hodgepodge, but it's not bad either. Let's head into the next room. Casket in the corner, chair right there. There's got to be like a bathroom. Yeah, we got a bathtub with a reading book. Got a nice fire in here to keep it cozy. I'm a little confused by this. Is this the toilet? You hordes are nasty. You hordes are nasty. You got a porta potty in your home, basically. That's what we got going on over here. You nasty. Got a train up there on the wall. Over here to the right, we've got a nice little dining area. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Doc's coming to check it out. Maybe it's not a dining room. It looks like it's just a living room. Yeah, I'm not so sure. It doesn't feel like very warm and cozy in here. It feels like we could move some of these chairs around the table and closer to the fire. It feels kind of spread out to me. And here we've got the dining table. And then it looks like maybe we've got like your kitchen around the room. I never think this works. I think when you've got your dining table in the middle of your kitchen, which I think is what you got going on here, it just doesn't make sense. I don't think I've ever seen a house where, like, you definitely see the dining rooms like right next to the kitchens, but you wouldn't want to be walking back and forth to like the different counters with the table in the middle, in my opinion. I say that, and then it looks like there's more of a kitchen area in here. But I mean, it definitely feels like there's kitchen stuff going on over there too. I don't know. This is interesting because it looks like a bar for serving because there's stools in front of it, but there's no room to walk behind the bar. So that feels a little strange to me too. I'm not sure how I feel about this whole area, to be honest. I think it looks nice, like, to the eye, but I feel like functionality, it doesn't really make sense. We come back in here. It looks like this is I'm not even sure what this is either. It's a secret room. But there's just like a mirror in here with some random things on the shelves, it looks like. I don't think this is meant to be a toilet. It looks like it's just a chair. Yeah, I'm kind of confused, to be honest. All right, let's go head up the stairs. So we've got a stairwell room. I like the look of this stairwell room. This waterfall feature in the corner looks very nice. Wet bar, maybe? Yeah, this waterfall area looks really, really good. I like that. That's well done. We've got a nice little sitting area back in here. Just come and read some books by the fire. Got a nice little water feature here in the corner. I like this little fire that you got going here in the middle of the room. The shelves are well decorated. The staircase, the side of the staircase is well decorated as well. We got some fires, some pictures on the wall, netting, tapestries, fireplace here in the corner. Yeah, it's an interesting staircase to walk up. We've got this ethereal tubes going throughout the house, all around the top of this room. We've got a nice little veggie preparation station over here. It feels like there's like the themes throughout the rooms are just like way different. Like just for example, it feels like we've got like night elf stuff over here, and then we've got orcish horde stuff over here. This centerpiece fountain is nice. I like this. What a wolf. Yeah, I like this centerpiece. That's kind of cool. Excuse me. We've got a nice little distillery. Is all the power in this house being converted into this distillery? Is that what's going on? This feels like a very complicated brewing station. Looks like there's a lot going on, and I hope to God that whatever you're making is worth all that effort. Let's head back in here. We've got a little pool over here in the corner. We've got a war table. We've got a Tesla coil, a mecha spider up here on the counter. We've got some rock over here. Asarius! Thank you for the gifted sub, my guy. We've got another nice waterfall fountain feature here in the corner. A nice rock ramp up to this next level. I'm interested to see what's up here. It's just like a chill little area. We've got some flowers over here in the corner. It's a bedroom. We got a weapon racks, fireplace over in the corner. Yeah, it all looks nice. Very sick. I love when people create your own little rooms or levels and stuff like that, and I think that one is a really, really nice version of that. I think we're missing one room, which is the one across the way here. Let's see what's back in this door. We've got another bathtub. We've got a better looking toilet than the one downstairs. We got custom toilets. I don't know, with both of your toilets, like I can see the vision, but I feel like there's a lot better builds. Got a sink over here in the corner. We got a nice little window. The color contrast in this room is like kind of crazy and over the top. Like it feels like we needed to go more with this like white marble theme or stick with what we got throughout the rest of the room. All right, I think we've seen the whole house. I'm gonna have to think hard about this one. Chat, what do you think about this house? What do we think about this house? So I am really impressed by the outside. I think the outside is pretty cool. I'll give you a 9 on the outside. The inside seemed a little bit too much like all over the place. I wasn't a huge fan, but I could tell there was a lot of work put into the decorations, and like every room was, you know, had a good amount of decorations. It just really wasn't for me. That being said, I think it still deserves a 7, and I think it, you know, it still was a well put together house. So I appreciate the work you put into your house, and I appreciate you inviting us over to check it out. Thanks again, Squeaky. W's in chat for Squeaky. Shimmerly says 9 outside, 8 inside. A little bit higher than me, but I think that's also a fair review. Let's head on over to the EU really quick, because we've got several houses in the EU. Plus, Asarius is over here gifting subs for us to check out his house for the 3rd time. It better be brand freaking new. It better be brand new. I just saw an email. Okay. Guys, I'm starting to get sick. I really hope this doesn't turn into a full-fledged thing. I can feel it in my throat. You know how you can feel it in your throat like a day or two before you get really sick? Oh, I can feel it. Wait, didn't I finish? My Google heard me say that, and now it's telling me how to keep myself from getting sick. Wait, isn't this my... Didn't I finish this? I got put back on the starting island. Let me see if I can visit a house from here. What's for Tom Padre heading over? Guys, I feel like it put me. Well, yup. Baker said, "Oh, you're on Europe." Bum 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 bum. I need to move this hunter up here. There we go. This is my hunter that I can review houses on. Bum, 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 bum. All right. All right, I think we started doing this house review yesterday, but I think we got disconnected about halfway through, so we're gonna try it again. Thanks for accepting my request, for sure, for sure. If you haven't already, put a request in my Discord though, because I won't actually review your house until I have a request. Is this the one we were halfway done reviewing when we got disconnected? I'm going inside to check it out really quick to see if this is the one that happened in. Or have we fully reviewed this house? I remember the inside. I don't want to review it a second time. I don't think we fully reviewed this house though. Yeah, I don't think we fully reviewed this house. Okay. We're gonna go back out and start from the start. Okay. Yes, so we're here at Surin's house. We did get a little bit into reviewing this yesterday, but I think we got disconnected because the EU server restart was happening for maintenance. I think what I basically said about the outside was I like the yard layout. I love the use of the different items to kind of create a fence around your yard without it actually being the fence. The greenery looks good. The fountain over here looks good. The pebble path, you know, leading throughout the different sections of your yard feels pretty good. We've got a hot tub over here with some pillows. We've got a wagon out back, a tree with a sitting area built in. I like that you've built a tree out of that item. I think that looks really good. We've got a wine vat over here. We've got another greenhouse. Yeah, it's a pretty solid outside. I like it. On the inside, we've got a very nice staircase up to the top. I'm interested to check out what's upstairs. We've got this nice fountain centerpiece in the beginning of the house. That looks really good. A cozy little corner over here. Over here to the right, we've got a bathroom with a dual sink and a tub. I remember saying something along the lines of like, why do we need a double sink in here if we don't have like a toilet? It feels like that should either be like a master bathroom or something like that. The staircases or the bookcases under the staircase look really nice. We've got a nice little table here with a viewing area outside that window over there. This table is set up and ready to eat. Over here in the corner, we've got our kitchen area. We've got a 4-burner stovetop. We've got a sink with some dishes in it. We've got some bread sliced over here, ready to go. We've got our spices hanging off the wall. A nice little wood stove over here. More ingredients, a nice island for grinding some meat, it looks like, or preparing some herbs. Very nice. Over here, we've got a nice little bar area with some stools. We've got a cozy little living room in front of a fireplace. I feel like we can move all this furniture up a little bit closer to the fire. But you got a TV right there, so I guess you want it back here for viewing. I don't know. It just feels like a little bit spread out to me. We've got a nice table. That's interesting. We've got a table underneath a table so that some of this stuff looks like it's behind glass. That's interesting. Over here, we've got our little church area. We've got our cross. We've got an altar. Very paladin or priest themed. Very nice. Back in here, this looks like it's a kids play area. Very cool. I love seeing how people put like kids areas in their house. It makes me so happy because like I just think about my kids and like would they enjoy this room and that kind of thing. That looks fun, and it looks exactly like what. Oh well, this one. You just have like stuff knocked over and toys on the floor, and it's kind of cluttered, and it's just it's cool to see that. Over here we've got a little bar area. Oh, we've already looked at that. That looks nice though. Feeling pretty good about Mistweaver and Disc play. Trying to learn Arsham. What should I be using Totemic Recall to reset? Is it always double earthen? Let me finish this house review and then we'll talk about it a little bit. We've got a nice little green room back here. Yeah, this is cool. I like this a lot. So you got we're on the inside of the greenhouse, and then outside you've just got lots of you've got a really nice greenery landscape on the outside, and it feels very, very jungly. It feels very overgrown. It looks very cool. But then on the inside, we've just got kind of a chill area to sit down and relax and stuff. Very nice. Over here, we've got some bookcases. All different kinds of bookcases. We've got a desk over here. So just kind of like an office area. I actually think the use of the different bookcases like pretty good in this room. A lot of times I hate when people use a bunch of different bookcases, but for some reason it kind of works for you here. You've got nice decorations up on this one. We got some staircases up to another sitting area up here. Used for drinking and relaxing. I really like this. Again, I love when people create their own custom levels inside their house. It looks very good. You've got a comfy little sitting area over here in the corner. Very nice. Let's go check out the rest of the house. I don't think we've been upstairs yet. We saw this, right? The bathroom? Yeah. Is there a secret room over here? There could be. There is a secret room over here. We've got our training room. We've got our own personal gym behind the suitcase. You love to see it. We've got a treasure corner over here. We've got some punching bags right here. We've got our weight bench. We've got some dumbbells on the ground. We got weapons everywhere. War table over here in the corner. This is a very cool personal gym. I'm surprised I haven't seen more personal gyms, to be honest. We've got a guillotine over here and a what are these things called? Shackles? That doesn't sound right. I know there's a word for those. Very cool personal gym back there. I like that a lot. A pillory. All right, sounds good. I appreciate you letting me know. I like these staircases. This is a very nice custom staircase up to the second level. Let's check out what's up here. We've got a bedroom right here, and that's it. All right, anticlimactic. It looks. Is there not supposed to be a way to get over here? Did I miss something to get over there? I'm gonna try to disengage over to it. I missed. It looks like there's supposed to be a way to get over there. I mean, it feels like it would have to be out here. Let's see, is this engage back up? Ah. Oh, we almost had it. Tried a couple more times. Yeah, it looks like there's a stair. Did I miss it over here? Is it underneath here? This. And over here. Oh, there's a secret bookcase right here. All right. We've got our own custom little staircase up here. We've got some greenery in the corner. Got some table and ingredients up here. Got a nice little sitting area. A nice little hammock up here. A bed. Like a fully functioning bedroom over here. Very nice. That's a super secret room. That was like, I really like. Oh man, there's even a sitting area under here. So we've got a couple custom levels over here. Yeah, this is like your own chill bedroom lounge area. That's very cool. I love how secret this was. And then back in here, we've got a sauna. Nice. Stocks. That's another word for it. Stocks. Yes. Very cool. That's a really nice custom secret room. I love when I can't tell where the secret rooms are. That's very, very good. And I love that there's a hint that there's a room that you should be able to get to up here. But that even with that, it's not easy to find. Very cool. Stocks is for ankles, pillory is for head, hands. Okay, man, I'm learning something new every day. All right, outside I would give you an 8. I think the outside is pretty good. It's not my favorite outside ever, but I think 8 is very good. On the inside, there's a lot of the house I wasn't impressed by, but like your secret room, your gym was really cool. The staircase was really cool. Yeah, and just like the secret way to get to that secret area in the back was really, really good as well. So with that, I'd probably give you an 8 on the inside as well. 8 on the outside, 8 on the inside. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream paint job. There we go. All right. Asarius gifted us another sub. I think we got to go check him out. I think we got to check him out. What's your battle tag again? I can't even remember. And I closed the tickets. Okay, here it is. I found it. We're coming over once again. Oh, man. Yeah, W's in chat for Tump Sudan. This might have to be the last one, guys. I honestly should probably just get off early tonight. Not push it too much. All right, we're here raiding Shakaden or Mithran Druid. This is you, right? This is you, Asarius? Okay, just making sure because I remember a name like Shaka. So yeah, I think you have 2 characters. Okay. Listen, just because I said I liked whatever these structures are called yesterday, now you've added like 7 of them to your house. What are we doing out here? What are we doing? I like it a lot though. I'm not gonna lie. The stone path up to here, we've got a nice little courtyard surrounded by trees. We've got these little monk scriptures on these poles. We've got lots. Were these called pergola? Take some emergency. Yeah, I need to. The archway over here. This is really good. I feel like you're getting this from like building videos. Maybe I'm wrong. But I also haven't seen anything like this like before in screenshots, videos, or either. So if you're making these absolutely custom, they're actually insane. Is this the Consider It Gone guy? Yeah, this is the Consider It Gone guy. This is the 3rd time we reviewed a fully from scratch house. I really, really, really like the outside of this house. Very nice. Let's head on inside. I hope you kept the courtyard. Okay, nice. So the outside matches this courtyard. We've already reviewed this, but this is a very sick courtyard entrance to your home. I like this a lot. Very nice. We made some edits to our classroom. We've got some seats for the students. I feel like there weren't seats last time. Maybe I'm wrong. There's now a podium to teach from. We've got a nice blackboard of some such over here. I would say this is an improvement over what we saw last time. Very well done. The classroom survived. Yeah, I think you improved the classroom. I think the classroom's really good. This room looks basically the same. I don't think I had two. Okay, so we changed the barrels up. I think that was my critique last time, right? We just had barrels along the wall, or maybe we didn't. I may be thinking of somebody else. See, this is the problem when you have me re-review a house. I can't tell what the changes are, but that looks good. This hallway looks very nice. I like the windows outside. The drapes around the corners look nice. These trellises along the wall give it a lot of texture. This looks really good. Yeah, this room looks pretty good too. If I had to critique this room, I think there's too much open water. I think we need more like boulders inside the water to break it up a little bit. It looks a little bit too flat. But it does look pretty good. I will give you that. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good. I don't really have any complaints. We've got some fishing gear over here underneath the tent. Very nice. Consider it gone. We've got a nice little balcony over here. We've got a nice little owl roost over here in the corner. Again, we've used the trees for the top of the room. I like that a lot. That looks really good. Okay, we've really tightened up the bedroom. The bedroom's looking a lot better too. Yeah, I like that the bed is around the corner and has even more privacy once you enter the room. We've got a nice little desk over here. A Leary on the wall, very nice. The bedroom, see, I think you were watching me compliment some other people's bedrooms yesterday, and I think you took some inspiration into your own bedroom. Everything stays this time. Very nice. I do like this bedroom a lot. Got a nice bathroom here. We got some towels on the wall. Yeah, this is a very functional, nice bathroom as well. I like this. Bedroom almost the same, just scaled down though. Yeah. It does look better when it's not just like a huge room with things all over the big room. We've got a nice little arcane room going on in here. We've got an altar with a floating magical book in the center. We've got nice bookcases all around. I love the bookcases around this room. And then everything you've added to give them a little bit more I mean, I guess you haven't added that much. I don't know why it looks so good. These look really good lining the outside of these front walls. These look really good. I mean, it looks like all the bookcases are the same, but I wouldn't be able to tell that without looking at them hard. We've got a scroll over here, which adds a little bit more, and they just look really good rounding the corners like that. That looks sick. This little scroll over here in the trees looks very nice. The fireplace in this room really pulls it together. We've got the warrior tablet. Yeah, I mean, like, this is done really well. I like this a lot. This room is sick. Yeah, this is very nice. We've got another little sitting area up here by itself. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, I mean, the classroom's sick. The only room that I think needs improvement at this point would be this room. It feels like a little bit less polished than the rest of your house now to me. I think the classroom feels really good. This room's already goated, and then that entire wing of the house looks really good too. All right, outside 8.5, inside 8.5. Get rid of it all. I expect a new house in 2 days. No, I'm kidding. The outside, I don't know if you read my ticket, but I would love if you got time to quick review and tip my horde house. It's not as big. Okay. Let's finish this house. The outside's a 10. I love the outside. It's super unique. And I love these structures. They do go really well in like a monk type theme. And yeah, I mean, I think this is just a very cool looking outside. I love that there's like a courtyard. The inside of your house, you know, I already love the courtyard. The classroom's improved. The kitchen, dining area, I think could use a little bit of improvement, but I don't really think it holds the whole house back. The redone right wing of the house, I loved everything about that. The only thing I think that could use a little bit of improvement would be the water area. But your bedroom looks better. That top room with the bookcases and stuff like that, I think that's a 10. I'll give you a 9.25 for the inside of your house. 9.25 on the inside, 10 on the outside. You can figure out the math on what that is overall. Very, very well done. Finally, you give us something that's a little bit above average. Thank you, Asarius. W's in the chat for Asarius. We will come check out your horde house. It's got to be a quick review, though. This is going to be the last one. Let's see here. I was thinking it was something like that, Cogs, but I was like, I don't even want to like try to double check my math on that right now. All right, this is gonna be a speed run review. We're here checking out Asarius' second home on the horde. We've got a nice little gated in yard over here. It looks like it's like a PvP arena, which is kind of cool. We've got lots of LOS areas, and it feels like it could be like a scaled down battleground kind of. This fountain over here to the left looks really good. All of the greenery on the outside looks really good. Let's head on inside. More of a brawlers gathering area. House only. It wouldn't let me in. Do I not have permission? Permission denied. Sorry, I can't check out your house. All right, we're heading out. If you don't want me to come review it, then I'm not going to review it. If I don't have permission by the time I reach the door, I'm leaving. There we go. What we got going on in here that you don't want people seeing the inside of your house? Entryway looks pretty good. Okay, so these are not, I thought this was a custom item in the other house, but it's just an item. We've got a very intimidating hallway. It's a Brawlers Guild gathering area. It looks like we've got some tables around the room. Yeah, this is a good looking room. I like this. We've got a big old book in front of the Horde War Chair. That looks good. I like the Gilnean walls leading into this area. Kind of a forsaken fell area of sorts. The layout of this is really good. Like the layout of the house, the custom rooms you've created using your own walls looks good. I think this is a really nice back room of fell and undead energy. Very nice. And then we've got a kitchen over here. I love these being used as ceiling fans. It's really good. We've got our ingredients over here. We've got a bar over here for prepping some food. I don't love the kitchen, but I'm also like kind of a hater on horde architecture in general, and so I think that's part of it. But yeah, I think it's like a brawler meeting hall of sorts, guild meeting hall, that kind of thing. It looks really good. This raised platform for the war table looks good. Very nice. Inside 8 doesn't blow my mind, but it's pretty good. Outside, I'd give you, because it's unique and it all looks good and well done together, I think I'd give you a 9 on the outside. Looks nice. Bet you won't duel me though. Bet you won't duel me though. Dueling isn't allowed here. Yeah, I bet that's what I thought. You turned off dueling because you're scared of my level 10 hunter. All right, thanks for inviting us over to your horde house. Let's do one more EU ticket. I would feel wrong if I left the EU without doing one more ticket. Whisper Nasaja. Nasaja. Heading over. Boom, boom. Lobotomy Springs. All right. So they had a message they wanted me to get some more information. Outside and inside decor rent limits are reached. So although I'd like to do more in areas, it'll have to wait till midnight. It's an electric home meant to fulfill the needs, hobbies of the likes of my alt, so there's not necessarily a theme going on there. As for sizing, if you feel it's off here and there, I built everything on my main, which is a Worgen, so there's that. The way I say the name is Safe. All right. There's no hidden room, nor a second floor. And since I've seen some nasty comments, I did take inspiration from a lot of housing videos and pictures I've come across. I'm not even pretending I invented the wheel. There is nothing wrong with using the things you've seen in other videos, especially when you're using the videos of creators who are meant to be tutorials. I think it's ridiculous that people are commenting on my videos, like saying, give this person credit, whatever. First of all, I don't watch housing videos. I don't. Secondly, like, the point of their videos is for people to use their creations in their homes. And I'm just reviewing homes. So, you know, what can you expect? That being said, we're here to rate Safe. Plot 13, Lobotomy Springs. The front yard is completely empty. I don't think there's something necessarily wrong with that. It looks like we use all our decor on the house itself. We've got a little looking glass out here. We've got some tables. We've got like a chicken coop over here. Well, and a clothes rack. That looks good. Yeah, we do tutorials so you can use a creator. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think any of the creators would be happy to see their creations in your homes. We've got a nice little fountain out here. We've got some greenery on the outside. Nice little sitting area. I think this house looks really good. I love a well-decorated, like, house section of the plot. Like, it's cool when you have a cool yard, but when you've made the, like, direct outside of your house look really nice, I think that's just as good. There's just different types of plots because of the decor limit, and I think the outside of this house looks really nice. Let's head on inside. Catch me outside, how about that? All right. I love the entryway to this house. This looks really good. Yeah, this is a very welcoming entrance to a home. We've got a nice little pool here underneath the bridge. Got some nice greenery off to the left and the right. But I like that it's contained to the section, and it looks like it's not just throughout the entire house. We've got a super comfy purple themed fireplace area that looks really cool. Dude, this person has the bloodstone gems. I need to go run these freaking battlegrounds so I can get these gems done. Oh, that looks kind of cool too when you bring that up around the gym. That's kind of sick. I need to go run this battleground a bunch so I can get that in my house. I would honestly probably like stick those all over my house. This kind of looks like a tent, like for a kid playing area to me. We've got a little reading nook over here, and we've got another little cozy spot in here as well. I like this room. This is a nice room. Over here, we've got a little dining area up on a raised platform. Not sure I love the white marble underneath. I feel like it looked better with like wood. Because everything feels like kind of rustic, the tables and the benches and stuff like that. And then the white marble makes it feel like it should be super fancy. That's just one man's opinion though. Over here, we've got a nice little table. Looks like we do some reading over here. Our kitchen's looking pretty sick. We got sink with some dishes in the sink. I love that. We got nice shelving. We've got upper cabinets. The window over the sink looks very nice. We've got a wood burning stove over here. We've got some pots cooking. The shelving is done really well. You've added a good amount of decor on the shelves to really give this kitchen some life. Back in here, we've got a pantry full of stuff. This is really cool. I love this tipped over barrel, and then you've used, I think, like leaves or something like that. That looks really good. Like it's a tipped over barrel that had some ingredients on it that spilled out. That's unique. I haven't seen that yet. And then I love sections like this where you've had to like rotate the props to make them look like they are stacked up against each other. I think that's a small detail that adds a lot of, you know, like flavor to these rooms. Yeah, this is a nice little pantry area. Love the lighting. Consider it gone. All right, back in here we've got a little train. Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen anyone do this yet. This is awesome. This may be one of the things you're talking about as you know, someone created this or whatever, and you've just taken inspiration from that. But I love this. You've created like a little area for the train to run through. That looks really, really good. Yeah, I love this. This is like so fun to just sit here and look at. I love that there's like little movements in this area as well, like the fountain, this little glowing light, the flags over here. I feel like you should just add as much that you could add to this section, the flag over here. That just gives it like more of a, you know, pleasing viewing aesthetic. It looks like my mini village made even more mini. Yeah, that's honestly, it does feel like a mini village. It's a good description of it. Yeah, I feel like I could look at that for like a long time. Over here, we've got a treasure room over here in the corner. We just got some like kind of undead themed stuff. Purple themed stuff. I don't know that I love this room that much, to be honest. Over here, we've got our bedroom. We've got some nice viewing windows. The colors are crazy, and not in a bad way. It's just very color popping. I don't know how to say it other than that. Let's stay over here. And this is truly meant to be a bedroom. It feels like a little bit open to me, especially around the bed. But I don't dislike it. Let's see what's behind the curtain over here really quick. We've got kind of a fell themed room. Hallway rather. Back in here, we've got all of our nefarious activities. We've got coffins, we've got the torture rack and the fell pool. We've got a chair over here. We've got whatever the hell's going on right here. Coffins and whatnot. Very nice. I say very nice. I like this room. I don't really like this hallway. Because I don't know. I think I'm just being nitpicky there, but I'm not a fan of either of these hallways, to be honest. Let's go over here really quick. Let's see what's in this room. We've got a bathroom here. We've got a nice toilet. We've got a bathtub over here. I like the fountain spilling into the tub. That's a nice addition right there. That's kind of cool. We've got a hot tub over here. We've got towel rack. Got a nice little sink, mirror, and some shelving. Yeah, this is a nice little bathroom. I like that. Very cool. What else have we seen? Did we check out this room yet? We did check out that room. Okay. We gotta come over here now. So this is kind of a regal room. We've got a desk we can sit out with some fruit and some sort of drafting table. We got a fountain over here in the corner. Nice little fireplace here. Back in this little nook over here, we've got a dinosaur on the bed reading a book. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. I think you did a good job of making the Blood Elf moon like feel pretty good. I feel like I'm not a huge fan of the Blood Elf architecture, but I actually like this version of that room that you've done. All right, let's head outside and give you a rating here. Very nice. That dino's stealing a book. All right, so for the yard, I do understand that you use most of your decor limit on the house itself, but it does feel like a little bit big and open and empty to me. That being said, I think the house like does so much that I'd still give you a 9 on the yard. I like the yard, or the plot, the decorations that you used on the outside of your house looks really good. On the inside, there were several little rooms that I wasn't a huge fan of, but I absolutely love that little train area you had going on. And most of the rooms I thought were well decorated. I think I'd give you an 8 on the inside. That train area was like a 10. But I think as far as the rest of the house, I wasn't like overly impressed, but I liked it all, you know? 8 on the inside, 9 on the outside. I appreciate you inviting us over to check it out. W's in the chat for Saif. Thanks for letting us visit. www. And for YouTube, I'm ending the video there. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel if you like this video. If you're one of my Twitch regulars, but you're watching on YouTube now, please leave comments down in the comment section once the VOD goes up. I would really appreciate it. I want to see the VOD and video still perform well, because I don't know that I will continue doing just live VODs if the videos just seem to perform much better. But yeah, I'm going to end the YouTube stream. I'm going to keep streaming.